Alright, hello everybody out there, it's 444RR with the next video of the 600 challenge. Fast and Generous and Fake and Generous is the name of this trick today. It's a really great trick. It's a great card trick for kids. And I'll show you what this trick can do. It's a deck of cards that has pictures all printed on it, and I'll talk more about that in a minute. But let me show you some routines you can do with this. So I perform at a farmer's market every week, and I thought I'd do a trick relating to farmers and farmers markets. So I'm just going to, oops, I dropped the card. Yeah, I broke the egg. I shouldn't have dropped the card. Oh, well, that's all right. That's okay. Here, let me show you another routine here you can do. This is one of my favorites. I'm a little thirsty, so I love soda pop. I'm going to have a little soda pop here. I'm going to... that's better. Yep, have a little soda pop. That's even better. Okay, and I have here I don't know if it's your birthday, but I have a birthday cake here with some candles on it. We can't enjoy the cake until we blow out the candles. There we go, just like that. And let's see what else I have in here. Let's see. That's that one. That's a good one. So I have here a little ghost. Great little Halloween trick. Got a ghost here, and I have a castle. Now watch the castle and watch the ghost. The ghost is going to go inside of the deck, but he can always find his house, which is the castle. All right, so that is the Fast and Generous and Fake and Generous deck. Now, I love this routine. I didn't lie. As you all know, I perform at the farmer's market every weekend near my house, and this is actually a really great trick. Kids love this. This is actually a really great little card trick for kids because kids are gonna. There's so many routines you can do with this deck of cards. It is incredible, and kids love it because it's so clever. The creators of this trick are really, really clever, and the idea that placing pictures on each card instead of having numbers and, you know, pips on each card. You could actually have pictures and do tricks with the cards. Some of them are really good, like the soda pop one. There's one on here which I didn't do, and I don't know where it is in this deck. I don't have it, but you take a candy apple, and you pull the apple part right off of the stick. It's really cool. I wish I had it. Let me see if I can find it, because I really want to do that. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Let me get that up there. Okay, I'll show you the candy apple one too, because I love this one. So I have a little candy apple here, and I'm a little hungry, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take that candy apple and pull it right off the stick. There we go. So it's a really cool little deck of cards. And kids love it, and it's kind of something you can do for kids. If you're looking for some card tricks to do for kids, and you don't really want to have them do the standard card trick because they can't really remember cards and things like that, it's a really great deck because they don't have to remember anything in this deck. All they have to do, and my cards are completely falling here. That's another bad thing about this deck. This deck is so slippery that the cards keep falling on me. I've had that happen, but this is not the first time all the cards have fallen. So that's a bad thing about the deck. The deck is super slippery, and the cards just want to go. As you notice, they're trying to fall there. One bad thing about the trick, though, is you can only do a couple routines with each deck of cards. Let me explain what I mean. The names of these cards are the Fast and Generous and the Fake and Generous. This is the Fake and Genius deck. I'm sorry, I said Generous. It's Genius. Fake and Genius deck. And this is the Fast and Genius deck. Now, you only get some cards in each deck. So you can't do every single routine. And they don't tell you that when you buy the trick. You have to buy both decks of cards to be able to do some of the routines. Such as, let me show you. You get, one of the tricks that you get is the egg. All right, and you get the scram, and you get the yolk. One deck will have the egg in it. The other deck will have the yolk. So you can't do the trick without buying both decks of cards. Another example is, let me show you some other examples here. The soda pop. You get an empty bottle and a full bottle. Empty bottle comes in one, full bottle comes in the other. Now, there are some of them. Now, I'm not saying that these are, I can't remember which came in which because I put all my favorite routines from both decks inside of one deck. So I can't remember what came with which. But some will come together. Like, I think the, let's say like the caramel apple one. That came in the Fast and Generous deck together. So you do get some that come together, but some you don't get, and you have to buy the other deck to do, which they don't tell you that. And it's not a problem to go out and buy the other one, but they don't tell it to you. So when you get the one deck, I'm looking through this deck and I'm like, oh, let's see what routines they have in them. And, you know, some of them, there's one where you take a Kennedy $50 and you pull it right off a card. They give you the blank card to do it with, but the one that has the picture of the $50 on it, like this, is in the other deck. So I'm like, this must be like pulling a $50 off the card thing. I'm like, wait, where's the other card? Am I missing some? And then I looked online and said, then I saw another deck of cards called the Fast and Generous deck, and I'm like, wait, you have to buy both? So I just wish they would have said that you had to buy both when I bought Trick. Most Magic retailers don't put that on there. Like, in their descriptions, they won't say, well, you have to buy both. Which kind of is upsetting because, you know, you don't know you have to buy both. Another cool thing is there's even more tricks, too, on here that are kind of neat that, you know, you could make a lot more routines. And there's a bunch of other cards in here, too. There are some solo cards, which I don't really understand the purpose of the solo cards. Such as, these cards don't do anything. There's only one card, such as this one. There's an iPhone. I don't understand what the iPhone does, because there's no trick with the iPhone. There's another one in here. Let me see if I can try to find it. It's a slot machine. I don't understand what this does. I don't understand. It doesn't do anything. There's no other card with a picture of a slot machine on it. And so I don't understand what you do with this. And I don't understand what you do with the iPhone either. Another cool thing about this trick, though, is in the upper right-hand corner of the card, and on the upper corner of the card, they have a picture of the card. So what you do is you find that card with the picture on it. So each card that has the pip of, like, let's say in this case, the balloon, you go through and you find the other card with the picture of the balloon on it. See? And then you know which card goes with which routine, which I do like that. That way, because some of these routines, you're not quite sure if it's a solo card like this that doesn't do anything, or if it actually goes to a routine. So that's nice when they actually have, you know, the thing up in the corner to tell you this is what goes with this routine, which is nice. Another thing too is there's a DVD out. There is a DVD out with this trick where it gives you like 15 routines, I believe it is. But you don't need the DVD. Don't buy the DVD. That's a waste of money because you can watch the demo video and you can learn all the routines off the demo video. Because the ones in the DVD most of them are on the demo video. So you can learn that. And the only magic move that you have to know for this, for it to work, for you to be able to do the trick, is a DL. And if you know magic terms, you know what a DL is. I can't say what it is because there are some non-magic folk who watch my channel, so I can't say what it is. But if you know what a DL is, that's all you have to do in this. That's the only magic move you have to do. There may be some other moves if you make up your own routines, but for the most part, the routines use DL, and that's it. So you don't really need to go out and buy the DVD because you can make up your own routines if you know how to do a DL. So it's not the routine. The DVD is like $15, so don't spend your money on that. But if you do a lot of performing for kids, if you do close-up shows where it's a mixture of kids and adults, or you do kids' birthday parties, this is a really, really great way to do some card tricks for kids. Because a lot of magicians don't do card tricks for kids because kids will forget the card or something like that. Another cool thing I literally just thought of is you could do a mentalism trick with this deck. You could have a prediction, like you could take one of these cards, scan it on your computer, blow it up, and you can know what the spectator chooses by forcing a card or something like that. So this is a really, really great deck. I spent enough time talking about it, but I can't stop talking about this because it is a really, really great trick. I mean, your audience is going to love it. Kids are going to love it because it really appeals well to kids. So it's the Fake and Genius and the Fast and Genius deck. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next video.